Hi, welcome to this week's STI analysis. Last week I was not able to do a video because I was having some problem with the video recording, so now I've fixed it, so we are doing a video analysis this week. Apologize for that. Basically what we are seeing here is that I will go through the 2 weeks price action on the STI, and we are also seeing a very good rally off the 2900 level without very much pullback, as I was expecting in my blog. I was expecting a pullback towards the 2850, and that will be a very good correction, because I think that is healthy to shake out all the weak hands or the weak holders in the background, which probably some will have already established certain position along here with the up move, and also along this up move here, and we're also coming to a reasonable level of resistance. So I was thinking that a pullback will be healthy to let STI sustain its up move towards the 3000 level. However, we are not seeing that big pullback. We are seeing a very minor pullback, and then we start to see STI just rocket up above the 2900 level towards the 3000 level. On the structure wise, STI is moving very well within this uptrend channel that I've drawn earlier, and we do have some overbought. That's why I was expecting certain pullback to come to go down below the trend line and then come to the 2850, probably hoping to see some demand coming in at this level to tell us that the buying is still strong to sustain STI to move upwards. However, we do not see that, but we see some volume coming in on this bar here in order to move STI above the 2900 level and move it towards the 3000 level. And as it's moving up, we are seeing it obeying this uptrend channel very well. We are trying to and STI is trying to move towards the supply line, and coming into the overbought position, and then we start to see selling coming in, or moving to the overbought position, we see selling coming in, and then we are for these two bars here, we see that demand was trying very hard to push STI above towards the 3000 level. As you can see that the spread is not as wide with the volume increasing on the high side. And then on the Thursday, Friday, we are seeing some sort of a reversal, because on the Thursday we are seeing a slight increase in volume, but there's no upside progress. This is what Wyckoff would say effort versus result, because we have put in a lot of effort. The volume represents the effort, and we see that the market is putting a lot of effort to maintain STI upwards and trying to push it up. However, we do not have any progress, we don't have any result from that effort, and we are seeing STI closing just slightly below the close of previous day, and it did make a high. It did took out the high of the previous day, but it wasn't able to keep that high. So that suggests that there is a lot of selling going on this bar with that kind of volume. Then on Friday, buyers tried another effort to push it up above the high, trying to reach the 3000, but wasn't able to do so, and sellers just step into the market and close STI on the low. So, and in this movement down, we already broke the because we closed below the trend channel, the demand line of this trend channel, so we have officially broke the uptrend channel here. So what I'm expecting is that STI would have probably have a pullback towards the 29,000 level at this stage, in order to probably shake people out, or probably have a test to see whether the supply doesn't follow through, or there's no supply at this level here. There are a couple of reasons why there will be a pullback. The chances of pullback is high. There are a couple of reasons there. First is because of this immediate trend channel, we are coming to the overbought. Second is the confluence of this level with the supply line at the 3000 level. And also another structurally obvious point is that we see a increase in volume on this up move, and although the increase in volume is not substantial, we do not have any climatic action at this moment. However, on the down bars, we are also seeing some sustainingly high volume, so there is some supply that's coming into the market at this level here. So that would probably force STI to move down to have a pullback, or probably at best will probably go sideways. If the trend is still very strong, it might just go sideways to consolidate or shake the weak holders out of this up move. And also reason on the left is that we do have a support broke and now it becomes resistance. So this is the first time that STI coming up towards this level of resistance to test. So it is statistically not high for STI to move through this 3000 level with ease at on the first test. It will probably be taking some sideways movements to shake out or absorb the whatever supply that's coming into the market. The second reason why it's very difficult is also because we have seen this down previously a very serious down move, damaging down move. In fact, that is hurting STI a lot because of this sideways movement here. And we are seeing the gapping here is pretty wide. So there is a lot of things happening here because those people who have really bought at this level here, with this kind of gapping down action, it actually prevents traders from getting out of their poor position at this level here, because stops may not be caught, or is already triggered but it may not be executed because of the gapping action here. So there will be a lot of traders that is trapped in this level here, and so I was expecting more selling to come on at when STI is coming to the 3000 level, and it will be a very critical level to watch between the 3000 to 3050 or 3080 between this zone here. So because those who has already bought at this level here would probably wait for an opportunity to get out of their position, break even or with a little profit, because of this sitting through is so painful, and now what they are seeing is that there is redemption to their misdeed in this level, so-called misdeed. And what I was expecting is that the supply will probably be coming in at this level here. And what we are also seeing here is that we do have a very nice up move. However, we are not having a very significant or very meaningful pullback yet. All the pullbacks on this up move are very minor except for the beginning. But after this big pullback here, sizable pullback here, we are not seeing any sizable pullback on this up move, as you can see on this chart here. So a sizable pullback now would be a very good and healthy sign for STI, and also prepare STI to move towards the 3100 level for a test. And basically on the background, what we are seeing, this is a like a climatic action on selling, and then what we are seeing here is also some difficulty in moving STI down. However, we're also seeing also volumes on the sell wave are not as high as this big down move here. Then what we're also seeing here is that after this selling, we're also seeing this is the first biggest up wave that is coming in. It's a change of behavior to the upside after this series of down move. We're also seeing it with volume, so this is a sign of strength. We also have a sign of strength here, and we are also seeing certain move that is coming up to the test this high. However, the move might probably be proved to be too fast, and sellers to step in to sell STI down. However, on this down move, we do not see any ease of downward movement as compared to the ease of upward movement here and here. So the selling is still not as strong, and we are not seeing very significant selling volume coming in as compared to the rest here. And then we also see a try to pull back the largest up wave comparing to this down move here, this up wave, and then we see another try from the sellers to move STI down further down, but the initial portion was some ease of movement, but on the later part we see a shortening of a thrust here, and then we see STI just move sideways for 1 or 2 weeks before it decided to move to the upside on a very gradual move with a gradual increase in volume. That is a very good sign, and it's a bullish sign for the stock market or the uptrend. Then after that, we saw STI break out of this trend channel, the initial trend channel, and form another new trend channel towards the upside, and obeys it very well, and then we start to see STI move towards 3000. So based on the background information, we have already built a Wyckoff story of strength that is coming into the market, and we are seeing demand. We are still not seeing very heavy selling coming in, although we see some volume on the down bars that is coming in towards the last two bars, but I would not think that this is the turning point for STI to move any further down towards the low of the 2600 or even the 2500. It will probably unlikely to do so in the near future, unless we see selling coming in a bigger way. But the pullback will be expected, and I'm expecting the pullback to come to the 2900 level for a test, and we would like to see low volume there to suggest that there's no supply that's following through to the downside. Then we will probably see STI prepare to move towards the 3000 level, break it, and probably go to the 3100 level. Having said that, on the coming back to the 3000 level, I would believe there might be a few tries before it can go through the 3000 level to convince or give the market the confidence that STI is going to move much higher. So at least on the structure basis, we have a story of a bullish trend that is coming into the market for STI, and also the volume is building up very nicely. We do not see any climatic action at this moment, or climatic volume at this moment here, so we are not seeing very strong selling that's coming into the market. Sit tight if you have any long position here, but you still want to be careful and watch out for any strong selling that's coming into the market with high volume, and we will just have to play by ear if we see that, and to see whether the supply that's coming from this high level here is going to swarm the market to get out of the position if something wrong has happened. So that is one thing that we want to watch out for. But nonetheless, the strength in the background proves that STI is probably going to see a much higher level to come in the near future if the supply is not coming in. So that is my take for STI. And basically, for the analysis, Wyckoff has provided us with a very good framework in understanding the market by price action, volume, and interrelationship between price and volume. So these are the things that we will want to see, and also understanding the concept of supply and demand. Putting all these concepts and principles into work, it will help you in understanding which direction the market is likely to go to, and you can use whatever trading system that you have to place an entry point or use a trading system to help you in determining the trading entry point to get into the market. The most important thing is to understand where and the market is going and what the market is doing at a certain point of time. So Wyckoff will be an ideal concept and principles to practice. So I hope you can check out on Wyckoff more, and do visit my blog, and I will try to share more Wyckoff principles in the future. Thanks for watching. I will see you next week.